Let me go ahead and get my 60 seconds started. Y'all get y'all some merchandise at toomuchgamepodcast.store or cash at me directly at Uncle Dolemite. I could use the money. Niggas is broke nowadays. I need my movie ticket money to go see the Michael Jackson movie. What's going on? The Fire Session Podcast. Big air horns. You know, I need somebody to send me some money so I could afford to go to the movies. I need to put some gas in my Pinto and go and see the flick. But popcorn is expensive. I need popcorn and soda money to be able to go see the movie. Like, I want to see Michael Jackson too, my nigga. I was a big Michael Jackson fan. Nigga, I used to do the head spin, break dancing and all that. I used to do the moonwalk in it. I think all of us 80s babies was doing the moonwalk in the kitchen with our socks on because it was most slippery. So we can get our good solid moonwalk on. So shout out to that. I want to see the Michael Jackson movie, but I've been a minute in. So it's time to start the profanity. What's going on? Black Stallion Cigar, Boca. But did you have a glove though? I couldn't afford the glove. Nigga, I was walking around with a white funeral glove on because I couldn't afford no glitter glove. So I just had like a white pallbearer funeral glove, if that count. I did the best I could. But nigga, when you poor, nigga, I couldn't afford no red leather jacket. I ain't had red leather jacket money, my nigga. I had just a regular red sweatshirt, my nigga. And, I was raised by Crips. So we couldn't even do the whole red clothing shit. I couldn't dress up like Thriller, nigga. I lived in a Crip neighborhood. They'd have whooped my ass if I got caught slipping with a goddamn red leather jacket on. But let me go ahead and get the motherfucking show started. Oh yeah, and I think my cousin danced in the Thriller video. Shout out to my cousin Sean, nigga. He was a dancer for Michael Jackson. And then there was bass. Good evening, motherfuckers and motherfuckers. This is your host, Uncle Dolemite of the Too Much Game Podcast, live from the sanctuary once again. I wonder why I got dark a little bit on my camera. But that's irrelevant, my nigga. I got this goddamn bedazzled t-shirt on and shit. Because it's like a celebration of Michael Jackson, nigga. The movie just came out. Full disclosure, I ain't seen the motherfucker yet. And I don't care if niggas quote unquote spoil it, cause it was based on a true story. So you can't spoil real life, my nigga. So if y'all niggas got breakdowns and reviews and all that shit, I don't mind, nigga, cause you can't spoil the motherfucking story that we all know happened and shit, my nigga. Shout out to Michael Jackson, the motherfucking the GOAT, nigga. To the greatest entertainer to ever motherfucking do it, my nigga. Dropped a couple of the greatest albums to ever happen, my nigga. Like, Mike is the motherfucking GOAT, doggy dog. Like, shout out to Mike. But today's episode, in the vein of the Michael Jackson movie, cause I ain't see the motherfucker yet. So shout out to that, my nigga. Probably this weekend, coming Saturday, when I get my kids back, I'll probably go take Deuce to go see it. I don't know if Brownie want to see the motherfucker. Brownie be acting like she too cool for everything. But I'm gonna go take Deuce to go see the motherfucking Michael Jackson movie. But today's episode, discipline is love. Because I remember, when the Jackson 5 movie came out, probably shit, it had to be like 90, 95, 96 or some shit like that. Shit came out like 30 years ago, my nigga. And I remember like what everybody was talking about was like, damn, Joe Jackson was beating their ass. Joe Jackson was beating their ass. And it was like, niggas was acting like he was abusive. And I'm like, shit, I didn't see no motherfucking abuse in the motherfucking movie. All I saw was some niggas getting their ass whooped. Like, nigga, if you was raised in a black household, back in our day, I don't know about now, everybody do soft parenting nowadays. But back in them days, you got your ass beat, my nigga. When I watched that movie, I ain't see that nigga ball up no fists and hit them niggas. I didn't see that nigga lock him in no dark rooms. I didn't see that nigga starving them. I didn't hear that nigga berating them or you know, like saying nothing disparaging about them as human beings or speaking to them like they were subhuman or tying them up or bounding them or none of that type of shit. So I'm like, nigga, where was the fucking abuse, my nigga? All I saw was that belt, nigga. All I saw was BTA. You know, Joe Jackson was not abusive, my nigga. Joe Jackson was strict. You know, like the niggas who we knew growing up who got their ass whooped like that, nigga, your mama strict, nigga. Your mama don't play, nigga. That's what we said about motherfuckers with parents like Joe Jackson. And then when you look at the fucking results of what he got out of them niggas, how could you be mad at Joe, my nigga? You know, like Joe Jackson need a goddamn movie. Nigga, Joe Jackson should fucking teach a parenting class. Nigga, a lot of y'all motherfuckers, if you had a Joe Jackson in your life, nigga, you wouldn't be a bitch ass nigga right now. And what you say, Shan? People who love you give you boundaries. Exactly. You know, cause that's my thing, my nigga. You know, like anything you love, you discipline. Anybody who you love, you discipline. You know, like I said in my last episode, my nigga, I don't want no friends who can't tell me that I'm wrong. I don't want no friends who don't keep me in line, my nigga. You know, if you love your kids truly, you'll keep them in line. Joe Jackson loved his babies, my nigga. So he pointed them in the way that he wanted them to go. And he got their ass to the motherfucking promised land, my nigga. This nigga raised the greatest entertainer of all time, my nigga. You know, he did the best that he could with what he had, my nigga. Like, he made a whole lot of something out of them goddamn 5 kids, my nigga. Well, shit, what he had, about 8 of them? You know, nigga, he had 5 of the boys, Reby, Janet, and LaToya. That's 8 that I could count. He might have had 9 of them motherfuckers, because I think there was like a 6th of the Jackson 5. Like, one of them like fell off, and it was like the baby brother or some shit. I don't know. I just know it was a gang of them little motherfuckers. And all of them end up doing something with their life. So shout out to Joe Jackson, my nigga. You know, because that's the thing. Like, a lot of motherfuckers tried to make, you know, a disciplinary father look like a villain. Like, he wasn't the villain, my nigga. He was the hero. You know, like a lot of y'all motherfucking parents let y'all niggas get away with murder. And that's why y'all fucked up in the game. Because y'all wasn't raised right, nigga. Y'all needed a Joe Jackson in your life. Maxed out for the motherfucking bankroll, nigga. The ism in the goddamn building. Nigga, friend and family of the motherfucking show. My nigga maxed out for the bankroll, nigga. The man, the myth, the legend. You know, nigga, shout out maxed out for the bankroll. But, you know, like I said, my nigga, like, nigga, anybody who you got love for, you discipline. You know, nigga, same with the ism, my nigga. You know, since the ism in the motherfucking bill, my nigga. Y'all watch them videos and y'all hear about the whole little thing of, you know, the ism doing they thing. You know, nigga, sometimes you gotta chop your you know, your workers and shit. You know, you gotta get their ass in line. You know, the reason that a lot of them women still stay with who they stay with when all that happens is because they understand the importance of discipline, my nigga. You know, like, nigga, just because you don't like a person's method of bringing discipline, that don't make it no less right, my nigga. You know, you don't like the way it happened. It is what it is, my nigga. You can't be more mad at than the motherfucker who got discipline, my nigga. You know, like I said, when I watched the motherfucking Michael Jackson movie, nigga, I ain't see no abuse. All I saw was belt the ass. Nigga, all I saw was a daddy spanking his motherfucking kids. What's going on, Bone? What's going on, Burger Dungeon? What you say? No discipline. Got all these people, kids out here, late hours causing havoc. Exactly. What he say? No discipline will limit your money. That's what I'm saying. Like, nigga, I'm not mad at a motherfucker, you know, disciplining somebody they love. Because, nigga, if you truly got love for your kids, you discipline them. You keep them in line, nigga. You aim them in the way that they supposed to go, my nigga. That shit is in the Bible. Spare the rod, spoil the child, my nigga. You know, like, that's the fucking thing. Like, nigga, when I watched motherfucking the American Dream, the Jackson 5 movie, I was like, shit, nigga. Hey, it is what it is, my nigga. Because, like, you know, even if you look at, like, LeVar Ball with the Ball brothers, nigga, he was the same way, nigga. He was a drill sergeant. You know, all you see is him, you know, clowning and making noise with his yellow ass teeth and all that shit. But, nigga, I'm sure, nigga, he kept them 3 niggas in line and got them niggas to the motherfucking NBA. You know, like that's the thing, my nigga. If you truly got love for somebody, you discipline them. You know, like, and it ain't all about the belts and shit, because at the end of the day, like, you know, everybody's raised different. You know, different methods work for different kids. Like certain kids, you ain't even gotta put your hands on them. Nigga, all you gotta do is take their PlayStation away. You know, certain kids, all you gotta do is tell them they can't go outside and play. You know, certain kids, you know, there's different methods for everybody. But at the end of the day, like, nigga, if you truly got love for your kids, there has to be some form of discipline, my nigga. There has to be some form of accountability on the part of the parent toward their child. And what you say, no discipline will have you with the wrong person in life. Hell yeah. You know, because that's a thing, like, nigga, no discipline, self-discipline. That's how a lot of motherfuckers is overweight. That's how a lot of motherfuckers is broke. That's how a lot of motherfuckers is unsuccessful. That's how a lot of motherfuckers is not reaching their potential in life, because they don't have no self-discipline. You can't discipline yourself on how you eat. You can't discipline yourself on how you spend money. You can't discipline yourself on a lot of shit. And that's why a lot of motherfuckers ain't got shit and ain't going nowhere. Because it's like, nigga, instead of stacking your motherfucking money and buying shit that you supposed to buy, or not buying shit that you not supposed to buy, you get your paycheck and you fuck it off. Nigga, that's why you don't drive the car that you want to drive. That's why you can't go to places that you want to go. That's why you can't do the shit you want to do. Because every time you get some motherfucking money, you fuck it off. You don't have no financial discipline. You know, that's why a lot of niggas' health is fucked up. That's why a lot of niggas' teeth fucked up. You know, you can't stop eating sugar and shit. Like, you know, there's certain things that we all know that we supposed to do. But if you don't have no self-discipline, you don't do the shit. You know, and again, nigga, self-love starts at self-discipline. You know, if you truly love yourself, you'll discipline yourself. You know, like I say that shit about myself all the motherfucking time. Nigga, I used to drink champagne on the motherfucking show. Now I drink water out of a champagne glass. Why? Because I love myself, my nigga, and I know I need water. Nigga, I drink water all motherfucking day. Why? Because I love myself, my nigga. So I take care of myself, nigga. I don't eat no bullshit ass food, you know, because at the end of the day, nigga, the love that I have for me, I want to be here as long as I can, my nigga. So I eat healthy, nigga. I take care of myself. I get as much exercise as I can. I try to get my little 10,000 steps and all that shit, because I love me. So I discipline me. You know, same with my friends, you know, the company that I keep, nigga. All the motherfuckers who around me, who in my circle, they know. Nigga, I'm an accountability nigga, my nigga. Like, nigga, I'm not finna let no nigga who's close to me, in my orbit around me, be on bullshit. Like, that's not how it is with me, my nigga. Because I love the motherfuckers who close to me. If I didn't, you wouldn't be around me. You know, and like I say, my nigga, I don't want nobody around me who feel like, nigga, they can't keep me in line. If you see me going somewhere wrong, you see me doing something wrong, nigga, by all means, nigga, make me correct. You know, because at the end of the day, my nigga, if you'll sit up here and let me fuck up, you'll let me walk off a bridge just because you ain't got no love for me at all, my nigga. You know, that's the thing, my nigga. Just like in gang banging, you know, they like, oh, niggas get DP'd. You know, how you gonna let a grown-ass man whoop your ass? Nigga, you wrong. Nigga, we got love for you, so we gonna make you right, my nigga. You know, that's the same thing with a motherfucking DP, nigga. And again, you ain't gotta like a motherfucking methods, my nigga. You know, but what works for this motherfucker might not work for you. You know, like me personally, like, nigga, I'm a motherfucker who, nigga, all it take is the right words and I'm in line. You know, like my parents knew. I ain't gonna front though, nigga. Moms whooped my ass. Pops whooped my ass. Like, the nigga got fucked up. But I was also one of the kids who, shit, nigga, all it take is you telling me, hey, nigga, you gotta do this. And the shit getting done. I ain't need no whole bunch of ass whoopings, my nigga. My parents didn't fuck me up all the time. Cause I wasn't even that type of kid, you know, but you do got them type of kids. I had a cousin, shit, that nigga got his ass whooped on a regular motherfucking basis, my nigga. That nigga got his ass whooped like he had a prescription to the goddamn belt. That nigga had a regular appointment with an ass whooping. Cause he just was one of them bad motherfuckers. What's going on? JP Justice in the goddamn build. My motherfucking mentor, my nigga. This episode on some real shit is because of the short video that JP Justice put on YouTube. You know, y'all follow JP Justice Laughs on YouTube and shit. He put the little YouTube short up about how they try to make Joe Jackson seem like he was the villain of the video. That's honestly how I got the topic for this motherfucking episode. So shout out JP Justice. But what you say, Shan? Being the disciplined person of your family and friends limits pointless convo because people know they got to come correct with you. Exactly. And that's the thing. Like, when it come to me, the reason that I don't have a huge group of friends, the reason I don't have a million people around me at all times is because with me being the disciplined nigga that I am, with me being the type of nigga that don't take no bullshit and don't allow no bullshit, a lot of niggas can't really fuck around being around me like that. Like, nigga, if you's a sucker, you're not gonna like me. Because like I had this conversation about kids, right? What's going on, Boxer Girl? And people think kids are evil. People think kids are mean. Kids not evil. Kids not mean. Kids just honest. If you's a fat motherfucker around a kid gonna call you fat. If you ugly around a kid gonna call you ugly. Kids are of pure heart, my nigga. They're not mean. They just haven't been taught to lie yet. Grown ass motherfuckers to sit up here and lie to you to protect your motherfucking feelings. Kids don't know that yet. All kids know is this motherfucker fat. Hey, nigga, you fat. Your breath stink. A kid gonna tell you your breath stink. They not saying that to hurt your feelings. They saying that because that's an observation made by a child. And that's how it is with me. Nigga, if you around me and your motherfucking breath is funky, I'ma tell you. You got a booger in your mustache, I'ma tell you. Your outfit trash, I'ma tell you. Your goddamn jeans too tight, I'ma tell you. Nigga, you missing one eyebrow, I'ma tell you. And I would expect the same. Like, why the fuck would you let me go out in my outfit bullshit? Like, I'm not gonna be fucking upset because you told me, I got a fucking stain on my shirt or, like I got some bullshit going on. Like, nigga, keep that shit a band with me, my nigga. Like, I would rather a nigga tell me a bunch of shit that I don't want to hear to help me than a motherfucker trying to spare my feelings and I'm walking around smelling like the motherfucking high school football locker room. Like, nigga, if I'm musty, tell me I'm musty. Hey, nigga, you got to get in the shower before you come out with us, nigga. I don't know what the fuck you was doing before you left the house, nigga. I don't know if your ass went and ran a marathon. If you ran here with no deodorant on, but nigga, you need to take your ass home and take a shower. Nigga, you stink. I'd rather a nigga just tell me that shit than have me outside, nigga, smelling like, boiled broccoli and onions and shit. Like, nigga, what the fuck type of friend is you to let me go out funky or looking fucked up or with my motherfucking shirt wrinkled or with some shit that don't match or some dumbass shit? Like, if you truly love me, you'll discipline me, my nigga. Like, nigga, anybody who really got love for you want to see you do right. What's going on, Smeezy? Nigga, that's the thing in general. Like I said, with friends, family, co-workers, jobs, yourself. Nigga, the ultimate form of discipline should be self-discipline. Like I told the homie, like, nigga, I don't look in the mirror and hate what I see in the mirror because I love me. Why would I be fat and I don't want to be fat? If I truly love myself, I don't love food more than I love myself. I don't love the taste of ice cream, cake, pie, motherfucking steak, ribs, chicken, and pork more than I love me, my nigga. So I'm not finna gorge myself and eat myself into an early grave because I just love the taste of food so much that I'm gonna fuck my health up. Nigga, no, I love me. I'll drink water. I'll have a salad. Like I tell motherfuckers, I don't eat to get full. I eat to be satisfied. I eat to not be hungry no more. I eat to sustain myself, my nigga. Like, I don't gotta fucking eat to get full because I just love food so much that I'm gonna be a fat bastard. Nigga, no, nigga, for what? Nigga, I love me, my nigga. So I discipline myself, my nigga. I do the best that I can to get enough sleep because I love me. Nigga, I could be out chasing a bitch or doing all type of shit, but instead of doing that, I need to lay my ass down because I love me, nigga. I need sleep, nigga. It's important to me. Same with my motherfucking kids. There's some shit that they can do and there's some shit they can't do. It's some shit that they can say and there's some shit they can't say because I love them. So I discipline them, nigga. I keep them niggas in line because I love them, nigga, more than anything. You know, and that's the thing. If you truly love your kids, nigga, you'll keep their ass in line, nigga. You'll make sure they go the way that they supposed to go and do the things that they supposed to do, my nigga. You know, that's real love, my nigga. Your parents who was beating your ass, nigga, that's the motherfuckers that love you. The motherfuckers who was going upside your motherfucking head. Pod saved our marriage. What's going on, my nigga King John? You know, that's the thing, nigga. That's the ultimate form of love. You know, so like I said, when I watch the motherfucking movie, you know, the American Dream, the Jackson 5 movie way back in the day, you know, and niggas like, oh man, you saw that nigga Joe Jackson. I'm like, yeah, what about him? You know, cause to me, nigga, all I saw was regular ass whoopings. Nigga, I didn't see that nigga hitting their ass with no inanimate objects, my nigga, you know, cause I got whooped with race tracks, big ass wooden spoons, extension cords. Nigga, my mom done thrown all type of motherfucking shoes at me and all kind of shit. And I ain't think that shit was abuse. It's just what happened when you fucking up in a black household. Nigga, you get hit with whatever your mama could reach. What's going on, Heaven's World podcast up in this motherfucker? Like, that's the thing. Like, nigga, I didn't see no abuse, my nigga. You know, if you really want to be real about the shit, nigga, Joe Jackson, the hero of the goddamn movie. Cause without motherfucking Joe Jackson, ain't no telling where them niggas would have been. All them goddamn brothers, them niggas would have been the Jackson gang, nigga. Them niggas would have been the biggest drug dealers in fucking Gary, Indiana, my nigga, if it wasn't for Joe Jackson and that motherfucking belt. Nigga, all them motherfucking kids. Nigga, you know shit, nigga. You know, LaToya did what LaToya did, but, you know, shout out to LaToya, man. Like, you know, you can't save them all. You know, one of your daughters gonna end up a little different. You know, she end up getting in that motherfucking magazine. And that sucks. But hey, nigga, shit. What? 7 out of 8. It ain't that bad, my nigga. You know, shout out to it, dog. Like, you know, like I said, nigga, ain't no method perfect. You know, especially when it come to having a multitude of kids like that, my nigga. You know, for you to have 8 kids and all them motherfuckers turn out perfect, that'd have been a motherfucker. You know, but again, dog, like, the love that he had for his kids show in how he disciplined them, my nigga. You know, that nigga did not play about his motherfucking kids, my nigga. That nigga said, this is the vision that I have for my children, and this is the way that we gonna motherfucking accomplish that goal. And he got them niggas to the motherfucking promised land, dog. You know, like I said, nigga, like when you look at the results that he got with his children, nigga, think about the motherfucking results that your parents got with you. Nigga, like I said earlier, nigga, a lot of y'all niggas could have benefited from having a Joe Jackson in your motherfucking life, my nigga. You know, having a parent that was, nigga, right there with you. You know, nigga, this is what we trying to get accomplished. This is how we gonna do it, and we gonna motherfucking execute, nigga. He got the goddamn job done, my nigga. You know, like, I aspire to be a Joe Jackson type of homeboy. Like, nigga, I need to have the type of friends around me that push me to be the best motherfucker that I could be. Like, nigga, hold your friends accountable, my nigga. Be real with your motherfucking friends, nigga. Help your friends. You know, like I said, nigga, if you truly got love for your friends, you'll discipline them. If you truly got love for yourself, you'll discipline yourself. You know, nigga, like I said, nigga, if you looking in the mirror and you don't like what you see, my nigga, that's a self-discipline problem, my nigga. You know, nigga, if you heavier than you want to be, if you not as buff as you want to be, if you don't look as good as you want to look, your skin ain't as clear as you know that it could be, nigga, that's a self-discipline problem, my nigga. You know, nigga, I be telling niggas, like, nigga, you know, one of the things that I always admired about, like, people of the Islamic faith was, you know, a lot of them niggas don't eat pork. You know, a lot of them niggas actually live according to the text that their religion is based off of. Like, a lot of them motherfuckers, when you talk to them niggas, when them niggas come knocking on the door with them suits on, with them bean pies, and them motherfucking Final Call newspapers and shit, like, them niggas know the Bible better than half the niggas that go to church all the goddamn time, my nigga. And that ain't even they book. You know, them niggas is just so disciplined, nigga. They so attached to, you know, the thing that they call their faith, that them niggas live by that shit. You know, and again, that's discipline. You know, nigga, to be able to wake up and actually pray 5 times a day, to actually be in the word that you supposedly live by. Like, nigga, it take a whole lot of discipline, my nigga. And I admire that. Like, me personally, nigga, that's a big thing with me. Like, nigga, I admire disciplined people, because it's not easy. Like I tell people all the time, like, if it was easy to be rich, there'd be no broke people. If it was easy to be disciplined, nigga, we wouldn't have no motherfuckers who morbidly obese. Like, wouldn't be no 600-pound life and shit, my nigga. It wouldn't be no niggas in jail. Like, it's a whole lot of things that motherfuckers would do if discipline was like an easy thing. Even when it come to parenthood, because as parents, like, there was a thing that parents used to say back in the day. I don't even know if motherfuckers say that shit no more. But back in our day, it was a common parental fucking phrase that we all heard. This gonna hurt me more than it hurt you, my nigga. Like, that phrase as a kid, you don't know what the fuck they talking about. Cause it's like, bitch, you finna beat my ass. It's for damn sure gonna hurt me more than it hurt you, motherfucker. I'm finna be over here hooping, hollering, yelling, screaming, and fucking foaming at the mouth, nigga, with snot running out my motherfucking nose and tears falling out my eyes. The fuck you mean it's gonna hurt you more than it's gonna hurt me? You's a goddamn lie. But then when you become a parent, you understand what they meant by that. Because as a parent, you don't want to beat your kid's ass, my nigga. Like, you don't want to do that. Like, I don't like hitting my kids. I don't even like putting my kids on punishment, my nigga. I don't like having those hard conversations about their motherfucking grades, my nigga. I'm not a fan of doing that shit at all. I really don't like to do it. But as a parent, loving your kids, you got to discipline them. And speaking to kids, what's up, child?
What are you doing today?
I'm doing my podcast right now. What's up? What's up, child?
Are you planning to leave your house today?
Yeah, what's wrong with you? What are you doing?
I was drinking water.
Good. But
Okay, so are you planning on coming this way?
no, I never do, Brownie. Why?
Okay, well, you should.
Why? Get to it, Brownie. I'm literally recording. Huh?
You're already recording?
I'm recording my show.
Right now?
Yes.
Oh. Okay, anyways. So can you come to the store for me?
What?
Can you go to the store for me?
No, Brownie. I'll talk to you after I record the show.
Okay.
Love you.
Love you too.
Bye.
Bye.
Boy, kids. But like I said, my nigga, as a parent, I don't even like telling my kids no. Like, as a parent, that's not even something that a parent like to do. Nigga, parents don't like telling their kids no. Parents don't like whooping their motherfucking kids. But if you truly love your kids, there's just some things that you have to do. Like, that's just a part of parenting, my nigga. Like, if you a real parent, you'll discipline your motherfucking kids. And that's what I do. Even though I don't want to. I don't even like telling Brownie no. Especially Brownie, because she a fucking straight A student, my nigga. But certain times, she gonna ask for some irrational shit. And that's the thing about kids, my nigga. Like, kids, just like any human, it's human nature to test your fucking boundaries, my nigga. Because when you raising children, nigga, they gonna test you. Like, that's just what kids do, my nigga. And again, like, as a parent, the love that you have for your kids, you have to discipline them. Like, you have to keep them in line. You have to set those boundaries because they gonna test the motherfucker. So you gotta set them and you gotta fucking enforce them. And when you enforce your boundary, you gotta let your kids know, like, I'm doing this because I love you, not because I want to. I'm not telling you no because I don't want to. I'm telling you no because this is a boundary and you can't go cross this. What's going on, Native Beauty? What's going on, cousin Mimi? I see y'all up in here. Like, that's the thing, when it come to parenting, dog, like, if anything and anybody that you truly love, you'll have discipline for. So like with my kids, there's things that I do. There's things that I bend on. There's some times when I want to tell them no, but I don't because, I'm their dad and I'm a softie for my motherfucking kids. Like, I ain't gonna front, my nigga. Because honestly, when I see Joe Jackson, shit, nigga, I wish I could be like more like that as a dad, my nigga. I'm not. I'm a softie, nigga. When it come to Deuce and Brownie, nigga, I know, nigga. I don't be as tough on them as I should. What's going on, my nigga Greedy? But that's the thing, again, like, nigga, I don't see abuse when I see Joe Jackson. I see discipline. I see love, my nigga. I see a highly driven father who wants to get the motherfucking goal accomplished, my nigga. He got them niggas to the promised land. How you gonna be mad at Joe Jackson for that? Like, that's the fucking thing, dog. Like, nigga, the results is the results. And like I said, for motherfuckers to make the shit sound like abuse is crazy. For motherfuckers to pretend that Joe Jackson abused the Jackson kids, you couldn't have been raised in a motherfucking black household, dog. Like, you couldn't have been. Because the household I was raised in, even amongst my cousins, my friends in my neighborhood, all the people who I grew up around, BTA, my nigga, belt to ass. Nigga, we all got our ass whooped, my nigga. If your parents really, really fuck with you, them niggas was beating your ass. If they really want to see you do good in life, they was gonna beat your ass. Shit, I remember, nigga, my parents used to tell me, nigga, before, shit, nigga, you gonna see what happened to the kids who don't get their ass whooped. You gonna see what happened to the kids who parents let them do everything they want to do. Because that's the thing. Again, nigga, the love that your parents had for you, they showed you through the discipline that they gave you, my nigga. Like, a lot of motherfuckers, like, maturity is realizing when your parents said shit like, this gonna hurt me more than it hurt you, you thank your parents for them ass whoopings they gave you, for that discipline that they gave you, for that tough love that they showed you. Because you understand, nigga, like, that's what it was that made me the person that I am. That's why I have good manners. That's why I'm a respectful person. That's why I keep my house clean. That's why I keep my body clean. That's why I take care of the motherfuckers around me. That's why I know how to talk to people. Like, I was having a conversation with Maury not too long ago because we was talking about, like, other comedians and shit, and how certain comedians, when they reach a certain status, they be on that Hollywood shit feeling like they don't gotta talk to certain people, or like they above certain people because, oh, nigga, I'm doing stadiums and big theaters, nigga. I'm not talking to no open micers. So he like, oh, they don't gotta fraternize with the open micers, nigga. They don't got a program with the open micers. And I'm like, nigga, we grown ass motherfuckers at the end of the day. Fuck your status in comedy, nigga. I was raised, you acknowledge adults. When an adult walks into a room, you acknowledge the fucking adult, my nigga. Fuck comedy. Like, when niggas get to letting your position cloud your judgment, I immediately think, nigga, you wasn't raised right, my nigga. If you feel like you ain't got to talk to somebody because of their status at the job, because at the end of the day, comedy a job. Nigga, comedy is, we tell jokes for money. It's a job, my nigga. So if you feel like you better than me because what you do at our job, nigga, because you've done more work than me at our job, you can ignore me, nigga. Your parents failed you, my nigga. Any motherfucker walking around this motherfucker feeling like because how much money you make, you could talk down to people, your parents failed you, my nigga. Like, that's just some real shit, nigga. I don't give a fuck what you do for a living or what you've done and what you do for a living, my nigga. I don't give a fuck if you a multi-motherfucking millionaire talking to a nigga who's sleeping head to feet on somebody's couch. Nigga, we grown-ass motherfuckers. Nigga, we two human beings, my nigga. Like, for you to not want to acknowledge a fucking adult when they walk into a room, nigga, you wasn't raised right, my nigga. Fuck what you do for a living. Fuck your income, my nigga. We all grown-ass human beings, my nigga. And again, nigga, that's how I was raised. I wasn't raised on, well, see, if you're performing in theaters, you don't have to talk to people who still do open mics because you're better than them. Nigga, my parents ain't raised me like that, my nigga. Like, I was raised better than that. Like, at the end of the day, nigga, there's adults, there's children. There's respect. Nigga, I was raised to respect everybody, my nigga. Even motherfuckers who I don't have respect for. I was raised to speak respectfully to everybody. I wasn't raised to disrespect motherfuckers. You know, like I tell motherfuckers, some of y'all niggas wasn't raised right. That's why y'all feel like respect is optional. Y'all feel like respect is some shit that you can divvy out, you know, between certain people because, oh, well, he homeless, so I ain't got to respect him. Or he a janitor, so I don't got to respect him. Or he the food server, so I don't got to respect him. Nigga, you's a bitch. Nigga, your parents failed you, my nigga. Your parents need they ass whoop for teaching you that bullshit. And what you say, cousin Mimi? I just came from watching the movie. It was a 10 out of 10. But Joe got too greedy at the end of the day. You know, like I said, I got to see the motherfucking movie. You know, because at the end of the day, you know, like I said, the episode is about discipline. You know, like with me, and this goes into, you know, let's hypothetically say Joe got greedy in the motherfucking movie. I get it. You know, because with me, I compartmentalize very well. Like, you know, just because you fail in one area don't mean you succeeded in other areas, and vice versa. You know, just because you succeed in certain areas don't take away your failure in other areas. You know, I'm giving Joe his flowers because without the discipline that he gave his children, without the aim that he gave his children, without the way that he raised his children, there would have been no millions of dollars for him to be greedy with. There would have been nothing to ask for. There would have been no fame to try to take from nobody if not for the childhood that he gave his kids. Good, bad, or however you feel about the shit. You know, because do I feel like they got robbed of their childhood to an extent? Hell yeah. You know, like how certain people try to make it seem like Michael Jackson was some type of fucking weirdo. And mind you, if you go way back in the Too Much Game podcast archives, it was like within the first 5 to 10 episodes, my nigga. It might have been like episode 6, The Ballad of R. Kelly. Nigga, I talked about this specific thing with Michael Jackson because people think Michael Jackson some type of fucking weirdo, my nigga. Imagine if you was famous since you was like 8 years old, my nigga. What the fuck type of adult do you think you'd be? You know, like I tell motherfuckers, I don't think Michael Jackson touched them goddamn kids. My nigga, Mike ain't touching no fucking kids. Nigga, Mike genuinely wanted to have friendships with these kids because he didn't have no friendship growing up. He didn't get to kick it with the kids and run around and, you know, play stick ball and motherfucking, roll the can or whatever the fuck them niggas was playing back in his day. Like, he didn't get to have a normal childhood, my nigga. He was in that motherfucking studio, my nigga. That nigga was hanging out with Stevie Wonder and shit, my nigga. He wasn't able to be around kids his age. So when he grew up, the same thing that a whole lot of us do when we grow up, my nigga. What the fuck you think I did when I grew up, my nigga? I was 22 years old, niggas building lowrider models. Nigga, I was 20-something years old, nigga, riding a lowrider bike. Why? Because I didn't get a lowrider bike when I was motherfucking little. So I was like, fuck it, nigga. Once I grow up and get some money, I'm getting a lowrider bike. Y'all niggas go look in that motherfucking room in there, nigga. It's 200 pair of fucking tennis shoes, my nigga. And 90% of the motherfuckers with shoes I couldn't get when I was little, my nigga. I got the Penny Hardaways, the Grand Hills, the Shaqs. Never liked Michael Jordan, so I ain't got no J's. But I got all the Allen Iverson shoes and shit, my nigga. I got the Deion Sanders. I got the Barry Sanders. Nigga, I got a whole collection of shoes, my nigga. I got the Gary Paytons, the Sean Kemps, all the shoes I couldn't get when I was little, I got them bitches as an adult. That's the same thing Michael Jackson did, my nigga. That nigga doubled back and was like, all that shit that I was supposed to do when I was a little kid, I'ma do now. I'ma have fucking sleepovers. We gonna be jumping on the motherfucking bed. We gonna be eating cotton candy. Nigga, we gonna be riding fucking roller coasters and shit. Nigga, we gonna turn the fuck up, nigga, like little kids do. Cause I miss my childhood, I'ma get it back, nigga. I'ma double back and be a kid again. You know, that's what Mike was doing, my nigga. Mike ain't no fucking weirdo. Like, that's the thing, nigga. Like how I say, a lot of people view the world through their scope of reality. They own understanding and they own experiences, my nigga. they project how they feel and how they'd react if they was put into the shoes of another person. So like I tell motherfuckers, when you a person of pure heart, you don't look at Michael Jackson as a weirdo because you understand how you react if that happened to you. But if you a piece of shit, then you think all type of nefarious shit on Mike name because that's how you'd act if you was put in his position. Like I remember seeing somebody say some shit like, "Oh, y'all talking about Mike was sleeping in the bed with kids. How you gonna get in the bed with somebody and your dick not get hard, bitch? Cause my dick don't get hard for children. You a weirdo, not Mike. At the end of the motherfucking day, nigga, when I first got my motherfucking house and I ain't had no extra beds and nowhere else, nigga, me, Deuce, and Brownie was sleeping in the bed together, my nigga. At no point did I get fucking aroused. Cause I don't get aroused for children, my nigga. Same with Mike. Nigga, if Mike having sleepovers with a bunch of motherfucking kids, my nigga, what you think automatically this nigga supposed to be like, oh, damn, I'm horny, nigga. I'm fucking something. Like, the fuck type of weirdo is you to even think some shit like that, my nigga? Like I said, nigga, he missed his childhood. So the nigga wanted to have his childhood back. It is what it is, nigga. Mike ain't touched them fucking kids. Nigga, I look at other weird motherfuckers weird when they think Mike touched the motherfucking kids, nigga. I look at you like you the fucking weirdo to think Mike touched them motherfucking kids. I don't. Especially when it come to all the motherfucking investigations and all that shit. Nigga, you don't think them motherfuckers would have locked that nigga under the jail if he actually did that shit? Look where R. Kelly at, my nigga. They caught R. Kelly motherfucking ass. Nigga, black people that they really want to get, if they want to get a nigga, they gonna get a nigga. So for y'all motherfuckers to act like nigga Mike touched them kids, man, that's a you thing, my nigga. I don't blame Mike. Oh, I'm not gonna go see the movie, man. He a child molester. Nigga, fuck out of here, nigga. Mike ain't touched them goddamn kids. Nigga, Mike was just out here trying to enjoy his motherfucking childhood because he missed it. Same as me and a bunch of my homeboys who grew up and end up doing a whole bunch of shit that we ain't get to do when we was little, nigga. I got a motherfucking Xbox Series X and a PlayStation 5, my nigga. Because when I was little, I ain't have all the video games. I ain't have all the toys and action figures and all that shit. So when I grew up, nigga, I went back and got everything that I missed as a kid. So when I see what Mike did, I don't see it as no type of weird shit. Nigga, Mike just doing what a nigga did when a nigga missed out on his childhood. Nigga, that's a whole lot of people's problem when they grow up or when they grow up too fast is, when you feel like you miss something in life, nigga, you're gonna get that back. Like I tell women this shit. I tell niggas this shit a lot, my nigga. Like how I say, jokingly but very serious. Hoes make the best housewife. When they be like, you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. Shit. Nigga, the best housewife in the world is a motherfucking hoe. And not a bitch that's currently actively hoeing. But at the same time, the reason that I say a hoe make the best housewife is because when you catch a female who's had a past, a woman who's done a lot in her motherfucking life, and she's over that, she gonna be more loyal than any of these motherfucking quote unquote good girls out this motherfucker because she done already had them experiences, my nigga. The scariest motherfucker to call yourself fucking with is a bitch who ain't never done nothing. A bitch who ain't never been nowhere. Nigga, that's the worst type of bitch to have around you, nigga. Because a bitch like that, nigga, she gonna be out here looking for experiences. She gonna be looking to have that fun that she didn't have back in the motherfucking day, my nigga. You really don't want to have no bitch like that in your midst, my nigga. That's the worst type of bitch. Nigga, I'll take a bitch with a past before I take a bitch who ain't never done nothing. Because like they say, curiosity killed the cat, my nigga, and it ain't nothing worse than a curious bitch. What's going on? My cousin, my nigga T, you up in this motherfucker? That's the motherfucking thing. So when it come to Michael Jackson, he missed out on a lot of things in his childhood. So he doubled back and went to go get him. What's going on, cousin Misha? Like I don't look at Mike as a weirdo. I look at Mike as a nigga who missed his childhood. Nigga, some of y'all niggas' wife cheating on you right now because y'all niggas got married young and she missed her hoe phase. Now she going through her whole phase in the middle of y'all motherfucking marriage. Same with niggas. You know, a whole lot of motherfuckers missed out on their whole phase, got married young, and end up trying to go through their whole phase in their 30s. You know, because again, nigga, that's an important phase of your life, my nigga. What's going on, Port Cool Out Corner Podcast? Nigga, any part of your life that you miss, you gonna double back and go get. You know, that's why I say, my nigga, I would love to marry a bitch who had a past. Bitch, you went through your whole phase in your 20s. Now you 30 and over it. Cool. Come on down. Bring it in, bitch. I'm with you. Nigga, just don't tell me who. Just make sure you ain't fuck nobody I know. I'm cool. Come on down. Nigga, I don't want a bitch who ain't never done nothing. Who ain't never been nowhere. You know, bitch, you can have all the whole stories. Just don't tell me none of the motherfuckers, because I don't want to know. But at the end of the motherfucking day, nigga, if you didn't do that shit, if you didn't have that clubbing phase, that going out phase, that, you know, fucking around with some niggas who you probably shouldn't have been fucking around with phase, bitch, it's gonna happen to you. I know bitches right now, 35, 40 years old, still trying to go back and enjoy those 20s because they didn't do it when they was 20. You know, they probably had a baby at 15, 16. So they had to be a mother for that time. You know, the motherfuckers might have had a situation where something happened to their mama and they had to raise their siblings. Or again, they might have got married too early. They might have gotten into a long-term relationship too early. And they missed out on them early 20s and that little college hoe phase that they were supposed to go through. Now they 38 in the club. Now they 38 on vacation, shaking their ass with the young bitches because they didn't get to do it when they was young. But they gonna get back and get that, nigga. That's the same with like niggas who 35 trying to be a fucking gangster. Nigga, you in your fucking 30s and 40s trying to gangbang because you didn't get to be no gangbanger when you was a young nigga. You was a bitch. You was a house cat, nigga. You was scary. So now you want to be 30-something years old and be fucking whack 100 and shit. Old as hell, still trying to offer phase to niggas. That's because when you was young, nigga, you wasn't shit. You was a buster. So now you in your 30s and trying to get back your tough nigga era. You know, people gonna go back and get that time in their life that they missed out on. And what you say, Port, exactly. A lot missed that whole phase. Nigga, that's what I'm saying, dog, nigga. A whole phase is essential for all humans. What's going on, my nigga Baylor? You know, because the thing is, it's like this, dog. And like with the term whole phase, you know, when I use the term whole phase, I don't use the term whole phase in a way of calling a woman a hoe or prostitute or saying that she sell pussy. I look at a whole phase as a self-discovery phase. Granted, bitch might do some hoeing. Like, don't get it fucked up, nigga. A lot of motherfuckers in their whole phase, they do some hoeing. They be fucking. But what I'm saying is, a lot of times in that whole phase, you're seeing what you like, what you don't like. You're learning yourself. You're learning what you're into. You learning what your boundaries are. You learning what your deal breakers are. So you might end up having some one night stands or some short-lived relationships or some type of, you know, doing some things that you probably wouldn't do 10 to 15 years into the future. But you young and you just figuring shit out. You out there bumping your head. You know, us as niggas, you know, we out there like, shit, I ain't never fucked a fat bitch before. I ain't never fucked a white bitch before. I ain't never fucked the Asian bitch. I just want to see if the pussy really sideways. You know, like you just out there trying things out, my nigga. You know, same with females. Like, you know, you had your little bad boy phase when you was trying to fuck with the scammers and the drug dealers. You know, you had your little clubbing phase and, you know, you probably didn't try to chase some little rappers around on tour and some other goofy shit. You know, you didn't probably fucked around with some niggas who was related to each other. I don't know. But you was just figuring life out, my nigga. You had your whole phase. But when you 30, you like, nigga, when I was 20, I was wilding the hell out. I don't want to live that no more. I don't want to do that no more. I've done that. You know, so like I said, nigga, when you got a woman who's done all that and she done with that, shit, nigga, that's the perfect motherfucker to have. You know, because she over it. She's done it. You know, like the Tyler Perry movie Temptation, my nigga. You know, that Temptation movie, nigga, that showed me a lot about good girls. You know, because the thing is, in the Temptation movie, my nigga, the nigga who she was with was the only thing she knew. And she was happy with it until old boy came through with the have you ever had this and have you ever had that and you ain't never had this before. And he piqued her motherfucking interest and she did some dumb shit. Like they said, nigga, curiosity killed the cat, my nigga. And it ain't nothing worse than curiosity, dog, cause motherfuckers gonna scratch that itch. When you fucking with a motherfucker who hasn't had them experiences, they gonna want to experience these things, my nigga. So like I said with Mike, my nigga, he wanted to have that childhood experience of having sleepovers and riding roller coasters and eating cotton candy with his friends and staying up late watching fucking childhood movies and shit like that. Like, I understand. Mike wanted to climb trees and all that type of shit that us as adults think is fucking goofy for a grown ass man. But nigga, he missed his childhood. We climbed trees when we was little, so we don't miss that. We don't yearn for that. We don't even think about that. But again, like me personally, like I said, with my shoe collection, nigga, I grew up getting them motherfucking East Bay catalogs coming to my motherfucking door, and I couldn't order none of the shoes because them shits was expensive as a motherfucker. I couldn't get the Sean Kemps. I couldn't get the Gary Paytons. I couldn't get the Iversons. I had the Grant Hills because they was under 100. But shit, nigga, a whole lot of shoes I couldn't get because once that shit get over $100, the phone pauses and shit, because that was like the first shoe that was like 200. Nigga, I couldn't get phone pauses. Nigga, shit. Nigga, what the fuck you think I did when I got grown? Nigga, I bought all the phone pauses, my nigga. At one point, I probably had about 20 pair of phone pauses. I done sold a bunch of them. Now I probably got like 5, 6, 7 pair left. But nigga, shit. Nigga, I for sure, nigga, double back and got my childhood back. Nigga, everything I missed out on, nigga, I came back and got it, my nigga. Because, as adults, as human beings, my nigga, there's experiences that's essential to everybody. And nigga, you're gonna have those experiences, my nigga. Like I said, same with a hoe phase. Everybody gonna have that, my nigga. Now to the degree of what kind of hoeing you do, that's up to discretion. Some women hoe phase is just, 1 or 2 relationships, little boyfriends and shit. Other bitches hoe phase is a train. But everybody gonna have it, my nigga. And what you say, Baylor? And apparently playing Twister too. I don't know who the fuck played Twister. Maybe Mike was playing some Twister. I don't know. Nigga, Twister fun to some people, my nigga. But again, like I don't think Mike touched the motherfucking kids, my nigga. And I knew niggas who went to the Neverland Ranch back in late 80s, early 90s and shit when we was young. Like, cause Mike used to have it wasn't just Macaulay Culkin and motherfuckers like that. Like, nigga, it was like buses full of kids that would go to the Neverland Ranch and kick it with Mike. Nigga, the homie was telling the motherfucker story about that shit. Nigga said motherfucker, and one of being ready homies told the story where he said them niggas ate so much candy at Michael Jackson house that he threw up and the vomit was sweet, my nigga. That's how much candy them niggas was eating at Michael Jackson house. That nigga said that nigga threw up, and when he threw up, nigga, that shit tasted good coming up because he ate so much candy at Michael Jackson house. And he said it wasn't no type of weird-ass vibe. Mike didn't have them niggas drinking liquor or doing no type of fucking rituals and none of that stupid-ass shit that they was trying to put on Mike's name, my nigga. Like, again, nigga, that's the thing. Like, nigga, you view Mike through the experiences of yourself. Through, your scope of how you view the world, nigga. Like, I don't view niggas as weirdos, so I don't just put that tag on niggas because I'm not a weirdo myself, my nigga. Like, I get it. Having a sleepover with some kids is different, because again, it ain't no shit that I would do, but nigga, I had sleepovers as a kid growing up, so it ain't nothing that I want to do. Like, nigga, I don't even like having grown ass niggas sleeping at my house when they get drunk. That's why I don't have company all the motherfucking time. Because I don't like having nobody sleeping in my motherfucking house. But again, nigga, I grew up having motherfuckers sleeping at my house. I was sleeping at other motherfuckers' house. I had plenty of sleepovers. So that ain't nothing that I needed to double back and go do. But, those was things that Mike wanted to do growing up. He didn't get to do that, my nigga. That nigga basically been grown since he was like 7 years old. He ain't have a normal childhood. So how the fuck you expect him to have a fucking normal adulthood? You know, like that's the shit that I trip off when motherfuckers look at Mike and how he acted and how he moved and how he was, nigga. This nigga been famous since he was a little ass boy, my nigga. This nigga was a world-class superstar since he was little, nigga. Like, how the fuck you expect this nigga to act? How you expect this nigga to dress? Nigga, how do you expect him to have the normal taste of a person? You know, like when I was watching the I'm Bad video, I was telling the homie, like, nigga, of course he don't know what a real gangster look like, nigga. He just has the image of what he thinks look cool. So when you watch the I'm Bad video and like the ad lib of I'm Bad had me dying laughing when I really sat back and listened to that song. The nigga in the background saying, I'm bad, really, really bad. I don't think it's a gangster in the motherfucking world who even has used the term really. I'm really bad. Like, what the fuck is really bad, my nigga? Because the thing is, Mike was making this music around the time that, like, you know, hip hop start getting a little more gangster. Like, you know, he had the image of being soft. So he wanted to like change his image to like, I'm really bad. Like, you know, I'm intimidating too, nigga. I'm manly too. I'm not effeminate, nigga. I'm not soft. I'm really bad. You know, and again, nigga, like he don't know no better. Like he wasn't raised in the street like a lot of us. He didn't get bullied. You know, nigga, he left Gary years ago, my nigga. You know, but what the fuck do you expect, my nigga? You know, like I said, like, nigga, what I see from Michael Jackson, nigga, like, I don't have no bad words for Mike, my nigga. Like, Mike is the GOAT to me, my nigga. Like, I cried when Michael Jackson died, you know, because I understand, my nigga. When niggas try to make Mike a weirdo, like, nigga, I be damn near ready to fight niggas behind that shit. Cause it's like, nigga, how dare you, nigga? What the fuck type of nigga is you to speak down on Mike, nigga? That's the goddamn GOAT. And what you say, cousin Misha, I don't either. I really think he was misunderstood. Hell yeah, Burger said that part. You absolutely right. You know, my nigga Cool out corner dropped the motherfucking emojis. But like I said, like, nigga, I don't have nothing bad to say about Mike. You know, I can't wait to see the goddamn movie. You know, like somebody made a joke like, oh, they gonna show the shit with the kids. Bitch. When niggas make jokes like that, I'll be like, nigga, if motherfuckers had a camera on you 24 motherfucking 7, how will we talk about you, my nigga? Some of y'all niggas be watching pornos in the living room on the big TV, jacking off in the living room couch, my nigga. And you trying to call Mike a weirdo. You know, nigga, some of y'all niggas still jack off into a motherfucking sock. And you calling Mike a motherfucking weirdo. Like, nigga, some of y'all motherfuckers shower twice a week, my nigga. And y'all speaking down on Mike, my nigga. Some of y'all motherfuckers don't even brush your teeth, my nigga. Y'all niggas be wiping your teeth off with the fucking bottom of your t-shirt. But you calling Mike a fucking weirdo. Like, fuck out of here, my nigga. Like, it's a whole lot of shit y'all niggas do that motherfuckers think is awkward. But you ain't got a camera following your motherfucking ass around all day. You know, that's the fucking thing. Like, nigga, I don't look at Mike as no motherfucking weirdo, nigga. I look at Mike as the motherfucking GOAT, my nigga. You know, he was raised by a motherfucker who had it in his head that he was gonna make his children superstars. Nigga, these little niggas is gonna be the greatest entertainers to ever walk the motherfucking planet, my nigga. We gonna be a world-class superstar family. And he did that, my nigga. You know, like if you want to make an omelet, nigga, you gotta break some eggs, my nigga. You know, like there's no perfect way to do that. You know, he did the best that he could with what he had, my nigga. You know, and of course there's gonna be some shit that's gonna be fucked up, nigga. That's the balance of life. What, you think this nigga was gonna be rich, famous, great entertainer, gangster, you know, tapped in with the streets and some more shit? Like, nigga, at the end of the day, he was respected. Shit, nigga, y'all saw the Way You Make Me Feel video, nigga. That nigga had the real Crips in that motherfucker with him, my nigga. Like, nigga, Mike had respect from the streets, my nigga. Mike got a song called Blue Gangster. That's a real Michael Jackson song, the Blue Gangster, my nigga. Mike wanted to be a Crip. So he for sure good in my book, my nigga. You know, and that nigga Cool Out Corner said, nigga, get up and go. Exactly, my nigga. Man, niggas wake up, smell they self. I ain't bad. I'm going outside. Fuck it. Y'all niggas don't even be showering every motherfucking day, but want to speak on Mike. You know, like, that's the thing, nigga. Like, he was the best that he could be. Nigga, he was doing the best that he could with what he had, my nigga. You know, he lived his life as well as he could have lived it, my nigga. I ain't got nothing bad to say about Mike. I can't wait to see the motherfucking movie. You know, I'm sure it's gonna be some shit in this motherfucking movie that I probably won't be a big ass fan of, but again, ain't nothing perfect. You know, I'm just glad that his family had involvement in it. You know, shout out to his nephew for being able to play him in the movie. You know, I heard the nigga did a good job. What's that? Love the Gemini. What's going on? You know, and that's the thing. Like, you know, the way that you view Mike, nigga, you should look at you. Cause like I say, motherfuckers project, my nigga. You know, like I see what it was with Mike, and I ain't mad at it. You know, he did what he had to do. He did what he wanted to do. You know, he missed his childhood as a kid, so he had it as a grown up. I understand. Shit, half y'all niggas got some shit in your house right now as a grown ass motherfucker that you didn't get to get as a kid, so you had one. I ain't gonna lie, my nigga. If I find a adult size big wheel, I'm buying that motherfucker. Nigga, I will be doing donuts in the street in front of my house on a big wheel if I could find a motherfucking big wheel that I could ride as a grown ass man, nigga. Nigga, when I was riding Harleys with the motherfucking ape hangers on my Harley, that's what I used to think. Nigga, this like how my big wheel was when I was little. Nigga be burning rubber on the motherfucking Harley like I used to burn rubber on my motherfucking big wheel as a kid. Because that's human nature, my nigga. You know, as an adult, a whole lot of the things that you didn't get to do as a kid, you gonna double back and go do. You know, so nigga, I don't judge Mike harshly. You know, same with, like I said, nigga, the whole point of today's episode, nigga. I don't have nothing negative to say about how Joe Jackson raised his kids. Now, when I go back and watch the movie, because somebody made the comment and said that Joe got greedy in the end, you know, I'll make my determination on that, but, you know, that's for a later episode. But as far as the discipline that he had for his kids, nigga, I envy that. You know, I wish I could be that tight with the discipline that I have on my kids, my nigga. You know, because anybody who you truly love, you'll discipline, my nigga, including yourself. You know, nigga, self-love is self-discipline. If you love yourself, you'll drink water. If you love yourself, you'll eat right. You'll exercise. You know, like, I saw this fucking quote on Instagram, and it that says something to the effect of, like, if you can have the body of the person who you love the most for 365 days, my nigga, how would you treat that body for that year if you got to give it back to them? Would you give it back to them in good condition or bad condition? And that's how you should treat yourself. If you love yourself as much as you say you do, you should treat your body the way that you treat another motherfucker body if you was borrowing that motherfucker for a year. You know, might fly over certain motherfuckers' head and shit. But, you know, to break that shit down as simple as I can, if you truly love yourself like you say you do, nigga, you would treat your motherfucking body like a literal temple. You treat your body like how you treat your house. You treat your body like how you treat your car. You treat your body like how you treat any of your favorite inanimate fucking objects. You know, nigga, you ain't just tossing your motherfucking PlayStation all in the air and bouncing it around like a motherfucking basketball. You'll whoop somebody's ass if they walk too close to your motherfucking PlayStation or your old school or your favorite pair of Jordans or, you know, as a woman, your nicest purse or some of that shit like that. Like, nigga, you treat that shit like it's made out of glass, but you treat your body like it ain't shit. Nigga, you be fucking drinking soda with dinner every motherfucking night. Nigga, you eating fucking sweets and all type of bullshit. You don't work out. Nigga, you don't be taking care of your motherfucking self. You don't be getting enough sleep. You be drinking liquor, smoking weed and cigarettes and all type of other bullshit. If you truly love yourself, why the fuck are you doing any of that shit? Knowing damn well it's fucking your body up. Like, you know, if you truly love yourself, you'll discipline your goddamn self, my nigga. Cause love is discipline, my nigga. And what you say, I want the school, I want the old school radio folks used to carry on their shoulder. Oh yeah, hell yeah, ghetto blaster, hell yeah, ghetto blaster's the shit. That shit'll be cold. You know, but like I said, nigga, to put a bow on the episode, my nigga. You know, like I don't judge Joe Jackson harshly for what he did with his kids because he loved them, so he disciplined them. I didn't see no abuse in the movie. I didn't see that nigga locking them niggas up in no dark rooms. I didn't see that nigga starving them motherfuckers. You know, I didn't see that nigga, you know, calling them niggas out their name or talking to them in no crazy ass way. He just was hella strict. You know, he just was about his motherfucking program, my nigga. He didn't play about his shit, nigga. I'm making these little niggas superstars. This is the method that I have, my nigga. Whether you like it or not, this is how I'm getting this accomplished. I'm making stars out of these little niggas. I'm not mad at him for that, my nigga, because he got the motherfucking job done. You know, was there some damage done? Yes. Was there some trauma? Of course. But we can all say that for all of our upbringing, my nigga. And we ain't Mike. Nigga, we ain't even Tito. Nigga, we ain't Jackie. Nigga, we ain't Jermaine. None of that shit. Nigga, we just Tom, Dick, and Hank. And we got trauma in our childhood. Nigga, he made superstars out of them motherfuckers. I ain't mad at him. What she say? Don't step on the Jordans. But if you do, use a Mr. Clean eraser. What you say, cuzzo? You ain't lying. My purses are cataloged and nicely bagged. Exactly. What's going on, Jahan? You know, so like I said, nigga, what you love your discipline, including yourself, including your friends. You know, if you value your friends and your friendships and you want the best for your friends, tell them niggas the truth. You know, like, I would rather have a friend around me that tell me what I need to hear than tell me what I want to hear. You know, it's a whole lot of motherfuckers run around here dusty as fuck. It's a lot of bitches out here going through fucked up relationships. Nigga, hair fucked up. Got 8 nails done out of the 10. Motherfucking toenails all out of whack. You know, smelling like a strip club locker room because your friends won't tell you the truth. Nigga, your motherfucking, your front wig peeling like a motherfucker. Nigga, one of your eyelashes crooked and your eyebrows all fucked up because your friends don't want to tell you the truth. You know, it's a whole lot of niggas out here giving bitches mediocre ass dick because bitches don't want to tell they motherfucking ass the truth. You know, don't like me so much you'll let me be wrong. Nigga, love me so much that you'll make me be right. And I'm gonna drop the mic on that shit. This has been your host, Uncle Dolemite of the Too Much Game podcast, live from the sanctuary once again. If you would like to support me financially, you can cash at me at Uncle Dolemite, Uncle Dolemite. Nigga, send me some money, nigga. I can use it, my nigga. I need some money for the movie tickets, so me and Deuce go watch a Michael Jackson movie. Or get you some merchandise at toomuchgamepodcast.store, TOOmuchgamepodcast.store. Get that merch at your own risk, my nigga, because that shit drop ship, nigga. So if you don't get your shirt, don't blame me, nigga. Hit up Teespring. That's on them. But yeah, nigga, support all the motherfucking podcasts that fuck with me, nigga. The Squad, Townhouse Media, motherfucking Sports for You podcast, Sports number 4 letter U podcast, and the motherfucking Sports for You Wrestling podcast, Sports number 4 letter U Wrestling. Support all my podcasts, homies. 12 Cow from the 12 Cow podcast and the Rap Soul podcast. Britt Renee, I Could Talk About This All Day podcast. My nigga Baylor, BTG for President podcast and Open Run BTG podcast. Shan, CHAN BEPODDIN, ShanBPoddin.com. She got a bunch of podcasts, my nigga. Check all of them out. They all good, nigga. Shan be working, nigga. She the hardest working motherfucker in podcasting. She got 200 motherfucking shows. Shout out to Shan. Nigga, the Rod is Live podcast, RODES Live podcast. I'll explain all this later podcast with Smash. Fuck you, Smash. The Ain't More Than 92 podcast with my nigga Harrison. Fuck you, Harrison. I don't know if I said King and Queen Germ, but Pod and Saved Our Marriage, my favorite motherfucking show. Who else, my nigga? I don't know. The Fire Session podcast, because I was just on there. Shout out motherfucking Benji Banks, Big Ken, and Trisha Michelle. Nigga, the Fire Session podcast. FIYAH Session podcast. Check them motherfuckers out. You know, the Cool Out Corner podcast, the Cognac Room podcast, the Brunch Hour podcast, and the Poor Report, nigga. All type of shit, nigga. The Black Creative Boutique. I be forgetting this shit. But what else? Follow me on social media at Uncle Dolemite for the motherfucking comedy. Too Much Game podcast for the motherfucking show. Like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube. I got both pages, Uncle Dolemite page and the pod page. But that's it. I ain't here to help you get bitches. I'm here to help you get better. Too much game.